Sounds on the beat. Sounds on the beat. Sounds on the beat.
I just hopped up out the train, about to do another show. Cashing my checks in, then I do the woo. Either I'm fast or the city really slow, cause I'm passing them like, bro, let's go. Oh, they mad, huh? Oh, they mad, huh? The gag is I'ma shade anyway. But the gag is I'ma show out all day. And the gag is they gon' tune in anyway. These bitches could never. Let's go. Hi. I don't like the way that it just dies. My applause just dies off when I push the button. Nobody just stops clapping all at the same time. There's usually a thing where, you know, it goes a little, I don't know, slower than that. Hi guys. Look, I just walked in the door and didn't have no time to change but throw on a track jacket. I was at Ray J's house this afternoon filming something. You know, when Ray J calls and said, "Hey man, I got to interview you," I didn't know what the hell I was walking into. I thought I was walking into a setup or a scene from Love and Hip Hop. But it was good to see him. You know, we were on Love and Hip Hop together. We had a whole moment where we were talking about the evolution of the Hollywood Unlocked brand because we have grown to this shit show of a show. All right. Listen, there's lots to talk about today. My crown is sitting by. Judge Jason has yet to rule on anything. I think we need to bring Judge Jason back next week to talk about this rat that we're going to talk about, these fraudulent rats. There's a lot of fraudulent activity happening out there in the world. You can't do dirt and think you're not going to get dirty. I've been cooking. I've been in here with my pot and my spoon, and I've been a stirring. And baby, when I tell you the tea is hot tonight, yes, it is. It is hot tonight. It is hot tonight. All right, well, listen, everybody. This is the tea. Wait, no, it ain't. This is gagging. I want to get straight to the tea. Well, you know, you got some hot ass tea when you want to cut straight to the motherfucking chase. This is Gagging with Jason Lee. I am Jason Lee. We have no motherfucking guests tonight. We in Studio A and it's already getting a little. Did we reset the internet before we started? Y'all didn't reset the internet.
Oh, the internet's good now. Bruce fixed it.
No, but you should always reset the internet before the show because look at me now. I'm blurry. Huh? Does it look clear on yours?
No, it's green.
Right, because we did not reset the internet. We have to always stay to our process. I don't care what Bruce Lee, unless Bruce Lee come over with some chopsticks, I don't give a damn. Now it's gonna look like this. So how do we fix it? Hold on, I think I have an idea. Hold on. We have to always do our process. Hold on, y'all, because we're gonna get into this today. Hold on. Did you see this? Is it showing this or is it still showing me?
It's still showing you.
Am I still not clear? Hell! Mob Radio did it. All right, it's getting better. Fuck it. We gonna roll. Y'all see me. All right. It's showing now? Somebody says it's showing. Is it showing? Is it showing? Is it clear? It says I'm blurry. All right. Well, shit, I don't care. Woo!
Let me try bringing you back on.
Huh? What do you mean turn my camera off? Where's it at? Oh, stop the camera. Is that better?
Yep.
Much better.
All right. Whew. We'll have to. Sorry. Y'all gonna have to deal with it's a little hot over here, Studio A. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and open up my shirt. Get ready for these OnlyFans. All right. Whew. Somebody said, what in the AOL is happening? Dial up. All right, well, listen, this is Gagging with Jason Lee. We have an exciting new show. We don't have a guest tonight because I needed time with y'all. Time to do my own thing. Okay, somebody say it's going in and out. Okay, well, look, let's go ahead and get straight to it. Before we even get started, let me put this disclaimer up. Okay, now this says that tonight there will be language, although I am trying not to cuss. There will be language used that kids shall not hear. Hold on 1 second. Hey, I'm literally in the middle of a show right now. Let me text you back, please. Bye-bye. See, never know what's going to happen. They coming to fix this AC. All right, so this first says that that I'm going to be using language tonight, y'all. I said I was going to stop cussing, but unfortunately, people are out of control. So I'm going to be using some profanity. Then the copyright says that I'm going to be using content that I have the right to use. And it also says that the views expressed tonight are not mine. Yeah, they're not mine. Not all of them, but the ones that are mine. And I don't care. I wanted to leave that up. What is happening with this fucking internet? The fuck? We should have reset the goddamn internet. This shit look like I'm somewhere on the center day kid. No, we need to, bitch, we resetting this motherfucking internet. Reset the internet and start the show over. Because I need, no, that ain't it. Reset the internet. I'm going to try one more time right here. Hold on, y'all. We're going to reset this motherfucker. We're going to start the whole show over. Clearly. See? The internet. Go reset the internet. Y'all listen, every single person. I'm restarting the entire show. Go to Facebook, go to HollywoodUnlocked.com, go to YouTube. I'm resetting the internet. We will have a clear stream. I'm not doing this. See how I keep going in and out? No. Reset the internet. Should still look blurry. No, go ahead. Turn me on. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Go ahead and share this live to all them hoes that left. Bring them back. Okay, now I see Amberlynn opening something over there. Y'all gonna make me turn this water. Y'all gonna make me exchange this for some Tito's. Now, if I get Tito's, you saw me in Mexico. You know what's gonna happen. Well, I'm never getting drunk on camera again, but seriously, thank you guys for waiting. Share this live. Put it on your Facebooks, Twitters, Instagrams. Put it everywhere for me right now. Take a minute to share it. Okay, let's get the views back up. Thank you to the 1,500 people that stuck around. You know, it ain't nothing like niggas who leave you in your time of need. I have one failed internet connection and everybody starts scurrying, going to see if I'm over there on Bigo. No, I ain't on Bigo, bitch. I'm right here. Share the live. Share it on your Facebooks. Share the live and say, matter of fact, watch this. Let me send it out. Let me send it to a few thousand motherfuckers. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Shit. Where's my YouTube channel? Okay, let me go to HollywoodUnlocked.com real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me share the live. Why is it not on the website on the top of the page? Did Alyssa not do that? Tell her to do that, please. Thank you. All right, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to share this live out to everybody, and I appreciate everybody's patience because when I tell you.
Tell her to do that, please. Thank you.
You see.
All right, y'all. Hold on.
I'm about to send this out to 10,000 people right now. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Watch this. Boom. Hold on. We're say okay. Okay. Boom. Boom. Sent. All right. Thank you guys. I see Martinique is still here. I see. Go ahead and text me if you guys are watching. I'm looking at your comments right now on my phone, so feel free to text me. Put the number up so they could text me while I'm watching the show. I'm going to just keep it right here. Okay, I see Jesse still here. 310-388-6463. I got the phone right here. Your messages are up. I see you. So if you want to text me on the side and let me know you're watching, great. Make sure you share this live to all your friends. Make sure you send it to your friends. Make sure you send it to dead people whose social security cards you're using. It's the silence for me. Did you guys catch that shade? Oh, bitches want to be radio stars. I'm the most pettiest fucking creature on the world. Before I get to the pettiness that's going to ensue on this mob radio bitch in Houston, this cunt, before I get to her, let me first start by saying that I was just at Ray J's house this afternoon. Ray J called me to come over to talk about tech because he's in the tech world, you know, with the buds. He has earbuds, the Raycon stuff. And I'm not going to give you my opinion because he hasn't paid me yet for that. But I will tell you, I went over there to talk to him about tech because he's in tech and I'm in tech. Hollywood Unlocked is tech. And I think the thing that people don't know is behind the scenes in person, I'm boring. I'm fun when I drink and I'm fun when I have to work, but I am boring as fuck. I'll be chilling in a Versace robe, bitch. I be playing around on Bigo all day. I am boring until the cameras come on because I have to show up for you. But when this camera goes off, straight to Golden Girls. Boring. Me and Blanche be chilling, talking our whole shit. Me and Sophia be reading bitches. And Dorothy, she got a bigger dick than I do. Okay, now listen, let's talk about, hey, Ray J, thank you for having me come to your house. You live too far away. I'm not going back. It's too far. No, I'm not in here trying to flex my muscles. I'm literally hot, and I thought I would show a little bit of cleavage today. Do men have cleavage? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. All right, thank you guys for tuning in to Gagging with Jason Lee, and thank you to everybody who stood with me through the internet pandemic that we just suffered from a minute ago. Thank you, Johnny, for fixing the internet. Damn, I look cute right now. I should probably do it because the sweat is glistening, baby. And I tell you, this little gold chain is making me look like Trade. Okay. All right, look, we got a lot to talk about today. Let's just get to the tea with Jason Lee. There is somebody call me Bad Bunny. Don't try me. Okay. Let me just tell you something. There's like an unwritten rule in the media. We write the news. We are not the news unless we do something crazy. Yes, my trip to Mexico was a little wild, but it was nothing, more than anything I've ever done before. I mean, I'm just caught on camera. Okay. And none of my friends really cared about it. And those of you that support me know you guys didn't care about it, but it was a couple of little troll hoes on the internet. And I don't talk about YouTubers really because who the fuck cares about these people? Nobody cares about these people. Even if you have 1 million people on YouTube, okay, that's great until you do things to put your YouTube channel in danger. Now, let me tell you something. Everybody knows me knows that I am a savage ass, vindictive, petty motherfucker in real life. And I have been so quiet since Mexico because, I went to Aruba and then I kind of been moving around. I've been working a lot here at the house. But I've been very quiet because I've been watching how things have been moving. A lot of people had a lot to say when Mexico happened, and they thought, oh, my God, we scared him into not saying anything. No, everybody knows that I love the smoke. Do we have a picture of this person in a second? No? Okay, cool. Huh? No. Well, we're not talking about the gremlin today or the gremlin maker. Do we call it a gremlin maker or what? The gremlin maker. We're not talking about the gremlin maker. We have a picture? Huh?
The gremlin maker.
Let me see that one. You know who we talking about right here. We're not talking about her because her time is coming too. But see, it's levels to this. It's birthday parties and then there's Christmas, bitch. Christmas is when all the big gifts come. I ain't busting it on Christmas. It's birthday today. It's happy birthday in this motherfucker today. Now, y'all already know I am a slow strategic killer. I'll come on this internet and talk stuff, and I don't talk about things that I don't know for a fact because that's how you get sued. You remember, let me catch you all up for those of you that don't know what happened. So when I went to Mexico, I got drunk. It was on camera. And these YouTubers, one, the ugly girl with the dark circles on her eyes and the ugly family. And then this girl, Milagro for my radio. Now, she's had a hard on for me. I don't know how long. Let me tell you guys how this all takes place. I have a friend who's a rapper. Her name is Cardi B. She got into a fight with another rapper named Nicki Minaj. When they fell out, there were people that took sides. Now, I personally tried to... Why are you having a reaction like that? What's going on? It's a comment. Fuck them comments. If the comment ain't about helping the show move, fuck them. All right? If they're not supportive, if they're not the Gag Nation in the comments, fuck them. Kick them out the room too. Mute them bitches. We don't allow no hate over here, bitch. This is our house. This belongs to the Gag Nation. All right. So let me be very clear. Let's talk about Milagro, aka My Radio, the little troll of the internet. I'm sure she's watching because she's a fan. And I'm gonna give her what she wants because she wants the attention from me. And I felt like, I wasn't gonna give it to her, but why not give it to her? And yeah, keep putting your bombs in the comment because you know what? I'm about to drop some. And you know what's so crazy? Baby, if I was y'all, I would stop putting them bombs in here because, when your family members do dirt, and when your family members was collecting food stamps for babies that they didn't have in their houses or people claiming kids on their taxes that they didn't have, putting your internet and phone and shit in your name when you was 3, bitch, you was 3 with all types of credit because you had mortgages and credit cards and shit in your name. When you got family members doing that fraudulent shit, the last thing you do is show up and start shaking the table. Because you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. You know you're going to get exposed. So we're going to talk about fraudulent activity in just a second. Okay. Well, look, this week there's been a lot to be said about me from this troll named Milagro. She has a podcast on YouTube. Well, you can't go watch it because she took all her videos down. That's pathetic. I'm not taking a fucking video down. I'm not even taking this one down. Why? Because I operate everything within the law. You fucking trolls that nobody actually gives a fuck about, but your little 50 Cent a Kid days who tune in to fucking hear your dumb shit. Those are the people you serve, the trolls of the internet that just want to hear your dumb, lying, fraudulent ass talk shit. I don't like that sound anymore. I want...
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
I want a bomb. In honor of Milagro, I want a bomb, but it needs to sound like we bombed Osama bin Laden, because that's what we about to do, okay? Now, listen, Milagro, she was talking about me when I was in Mexico. She's the one that started the whole he's on drugs thing, and then the other troll, the dinosaur lady, you know, she put it up. And I was taken aback that they would create such a lie, because if you work on the internet, one thing you know, one of the fundamentals is don't say something as fact that's not true. Whether it's a celebrity, a public figure, or a lay person, don't say anything on the internet that's not true. You guys, there are two types of people that want tea. There's people that want true tea, and there's people that want anything that sounds entertaining regardless of what it is. And you guys that want that are miserable, because you guys are following losers who you know are repeatedly lying when you could literally come over to here and get the truth. Well, baby, let me tell you, once they did that, I had a meeting with my entire legal team and a couple other attorneys and, you know, a couple people. And we said, we're going to sue and go after everybody. Everybody. If you've had anything negative to say on the internet that I felt violated the law, we're suing everybody. Because I believe, and I've said on my podcast, that cancel culture is cancerous, and internet troll dog face bitches like these hoes don't give a fuck. Now, I can call her a dog face bitch and get away with it because she looks like a dog in the face. And a dog in the face is a female, well, a bitch is a female dog. And she's a female, allegedly.
Allegedly.
You get it. So I said that I was going to address this because I felt like it needed to be addressed. And I'm going to meet the smoke where I need to meet the smoke. At the end of the day, I'm matching energy because this person goes on her little radio show. I don't know where the fuck she shoots it from. And she shares it with Ra Ali. I'm going to talk about her in just a second because, you know, she has On-Site, the company On-Site, whose Instagram I had to take down because it violated the terms and conditions of backdoor verifications. You can't get verified on the backdoor, paying people or sliding in if it ain't legit. That's how you lose your verification. And if you get caught violating terms and conditions, you lose your whole thing. Now you made your personal Instagram raw On-Site. Well, baby, you can't do that because once you remove On-Site, you can't have another On-Site. So they need to take that Instagram down too, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Because I heard Raleigh interviewed Milagro today about me or something, had her on her show. I don't know. That's what they do. Now, for those of you that are Nicki Minaj fans, I'm gonna spill some tea and I want you to catch this. The night that Cardi and Nicki got into a fight, I called Ra Ali to try to mediate the two and to resolve it. And Ra didn't pass the phone to Nicki and didn't pass the message because she would benefit from a conflict with these two. That's how On-Site in her radio show was born. And so then Milagro from my radio, who was also a Nicki Dick sucker, allegedly.
Allegedly.
She blindly followed Nicki because she wanted to hate on Cardi. So she rode the wave. So Ra started the wave for Nicki, and then Milagro rode it for Nicki. That's what the dinosaur did too. They all are Nicki wave riders. So any problem they have with Cardi, they have with me because I'm Cardi's friend and because I support Cardi. I've been very publicly open about supporting Cardi because I believe that when she came in the game, she was fresh, energy that the hip hop game needed, and she was a meteoric rise to the top. And I was not going to sit by and watch people try to destroy her out of jealousy. That's what those old girls do whenever new girls are on their way to the top. And so anyway, I've been dealing with these mob, for the lack of better words, wives who've had all this energy for me. So anytime they could try to get at me, they try, and I just pay it. I ignore it because it's like, you don't talk about low-class trash when you sit at the top. You don't. But I have to tell you, I'm doing it today because I discovered some things. You know, when Milagro, back to her, when she had done what she did. When Milagro posted the stuff on there, I had let her get away with a couple things before, but I said, you know what, I'm going to get on her and I'm going to use every resource on all these people, but I'm not going to tell you everything I'm doing because I still have a lot of things in motion. But the one thing I will tell you is I started looking into Milagro, and I talked a little bit about it on my Instagram. It's a little long, but if you missed it today, baby, the tea is hot. Get ready to pull up. Play it. Yo, it's so crazy, the internet, you know? So I've been really quiet. Not quiet because I haven't been cooking. Quiet because I feel like when people are trying you and you know you have to deal with them, you take your time and you do it properly, you know. Unlike a lot of the YouTubers like Milagro, I'll use her. I'm gonna start with her, for example, Mob Radio. She's had a lot to say about me. I saw your post from when I was in Mexico, and you went on and on claiming that I was on drugs. And I couldn't believe that you were talking about me, but this is not the first time. You did some other dirt too. Then you said that I was obsessed with you because I commented that I was working on your tea. But now today I see that you start taking down all your videos. I saw you were doing that over the weekend, but people reached out to me about you taking down all your videos. And then I'm seeing other things. People are alleging that you were a scammer. And I had looked into you and realized that you're using a dead man's social security number. Now, I don't know why you're using that dead man's social security number, and I don't know who that dead man is yet, because we're still looking at that. But I also know that you have all these different emails, like 600 email addresses, and I got them all here. And I don't know why you have all these email addresses and why you are doing the things that look extremely fraudulent. They appear to be fraudulent. I don't know yet. We're still looking into that. And if you are doing fraudulent activity, you're going to go to prison. I'm going to see to that. But you've taken down all your videos. Your YouTube channel there's nothing there. And you are trying to run away from the inevitable because you know it's coming. And you went live and said that I had somebody call your phone and lie to you about a deal so they could get your address and your email address. That's true. That's true. I did that. I did do that because I had to confirm some information. But thank you for being stupid enough to think that somebody would want to work with you and confirm your information. So I did do that. I'm just getting started, Milagro. You want to get in this game, but you don't even want to be fair. Like, you just want to make up lies. And the thing about you guys on the internet is you think that you can say anything you want. You can't, but you can't say anything you want without consequences. And there's been a couple of you fucking buffoons who've done some dumb stuff, you know, and now we have to deal with it. And so I just wanted to say that it's unfortunate you've taken all your videos down. You worked so hard to build your brand. It's unfortunate that, you know, the fraudulent activity that people are accusing you of online is now coming to the surface. And the fact that I found out you're using a dead man's social security number, like, why is that? And your 71-year-old grandmother, I mean, God bless her heart. Why are you using her personal information too? And why do you have 600 emails? What are you doing? What are in those emails? Maybe I should get in those emails and see what's in there. I may know how to do that. Milagro, Mob Radio, whatever your name is, you're a fucking loser. Your T's loser T. Everything about you is loser. And the only reason you don't like me is because you don't like Cardi B. You bitches are jealous of her. That's why all of you fucking trolls are jealous of her. I've never seen grown-ass women harass a pregnant woman as much as you guys have harassed her. And God forbid she say something, y'all say she crazy. When one person can only take so much, and if I got offended by the one thing you posted about me, then God, I can only understand what Cardi is going through, you know? But I'm not Cardi. I'm not a rap star. I'm not a mother. I'm not a wife. I'm a nigga who makes his money doing what the fuck you trying to do. But you're just trying with the wrong motherfucker. So I'm going to be looking in your scams. Okay, Milagro. Milagro, what is your whole name? Milagro Elizabeth? Is it Milagro Elizabeth? Let me see what that said. Hold on. Milagro Elizabeth. Yeah. I'm on your ass. So Stop using dead people's social security numbers and go get a real job now that all your videos are gone off of YouTube. Are you going to bring them back? Because I needed to get one more to add to this lawsuit I'm filing against you because I'm fucking suing you. I'm suing you. I'm suing you for all those email addresses that you've been using, okay? Oh, by the way, don't be deleting shit either because when we sue you, we're going to go through all your shit, phone records, discovery, bitch. Discovery! Discovery! It's coming. So you had a lot to say, posting shit. You thought you got away with it. You thought I forgot. And I ain't even laid out the rest of your report, baby, because it's too much. And I got to work with the polices to get you. You are using dead people's information. Now, you guys want to know who the dead man is. We're still looking into that. I'm going to keep this report going because I know that the police aren't aware that she's doing this. Milagro, why are you using this dead man's social security number? Why do you have all these emails? And your grandmother, shame on you. This woman is 71 years old. She lived her whole life for you in her last year. She is on her way out. You are using your grandmother's profile for making up all these emails. What are you doing in all the emails? I want to, if any of you out there have any tip, put my number up on Milagro. If you've ever been done wrong, text me 310-388-6463. Send this shit around to everybody. Send it out. Because you did some dirt, bitch. I'm going to get you. I promise. And any platform that airs any of the trash that are lies, I'm going to get you too. Okay? Text me. Now, I will say this. I'm digging in, not that he's dead digging, but I'm digging into this dead person that she's using because there's some tea there. What's your connection to this dead man? What's your connection? And also, I know that you have some legal problems. I'm going to get into those too, Milagro. I'm getting into everything about you. You're now a public figure since you speak on public figures. And I want to know why you took down all your videos. What was in those videos? You know, somebody said, oh, she only posted 5 videos. You 5 too many. Don't fucking write about me. Write about your nana and all the dirt you doing to her and that dead man. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are pathetic. All right. Now, as for the other troll who you know is watching, you know that fucking dinosaur with high blood pressure is watching with her little gremlin. Yeah. You think I forgot about you? I ain't forgot about you. I'm taking my time because when you dissect a bitch like you, bitch, you got to make sure she don't never come back. You see Cardi won her lawsuit. Did y'all see that? You saw she apologized to me on her Instagram when she posted that shit. You saw, matter of fact, since other people want to get in the mix, and let me wake up some tea. You saw Karen Civil got her verified on Instagram, but guess what? Instagram don't know how that happened. But I know why Karen did it, because Karen paid a 17-year-old $20,000 to hack Hollywood Unlocked for Nicki Minaj. All you bitches are in cahoots, and I'm coming for all of y'all. Karen, I told you before, stay out the way. When you was allegedly scamming people, when you was paying motherfuckers to take Hollywood Unlocked's Instagram, running around here with Hillary Clinton like you were the face of black excellence, and I knew you wasn't shit. And everybody in Hollywood know you ain't shit. Cameron know you ain't shit. James R. know you ain't shit. And because you run around with street niggas like I do, you think that you can do the dirt that you do, and you got caught, Karen Civil. So you going over and getting that bitch verified didn't do shit but make me wake the fuck up on your ass. So now I want you to know, when Karen Civil was running around talking about black excellence and supporting black women and black people and being all black, running around here trying to garner respect for motherfuckers, Karen Civil was also the same motherfucker paying people to hack Hollywood Unlocked, trying to put my black employees out of business. And so you had no intent, you had no reason to step over and help Taj Shakay. Oh, I said her name. Ooh. But guess what? The tea is real hot because I contacted Instagram and they don't understand why she was verified. And that verification is now being challenged. And I'm challenging Instagram publicly because you now are verifying people out here losing lawsuits for saying that people have herpes when they don't, alleging that people's kids are not their children's the parents' kids. You're verifying somebody who has not earned it, and it was backdoor dealt. So now what I need to understand is Facebook and Instagram. How is it that you allowed Karen Civil to have any type of influence in getting somebody verified on your platforms when you know damn well you had to get involved to get my page back and verify me after Karen Civil paid a 17-year-old to hack it? Now, she paid the 17-year-old and told him she was going to put him in the rap game. And the reason why I found out is because she lied to him, and then he called me. But guess what? I want to interview that kid now. Now I need to interview him. I need to bring him on my show, on my national radio show on Fox. So I need to bring him everywhere. I need to bring him to my house so he could tell the story about how y'all lie. And she did it for Nicki Minaj. So while you barbs sit up and say all this dumb shit about fuck this, Cardi that, Cardi this, Cardi B don't never call me about Nicki Minaj. We ain't got time to talk about that girl. And Nicki Minaj, you're also complicit because as much as I'll let off your neck, you've allowed these people, this cancer to grow. But this is what you created. Because I was friends with Karen Civil when I fixed her credit. Oh, before Hollywood Unlocked, baby, I was an entrepreneur. I owned a credit repair company. Karen, did you forget that I fixed your credit and pulled your credit report? Did you forget all the things we took off that you really do owe? You claimed you didn't know it, but you did. You want to talk about all that? You want to talk about how you told me how you take pictures with brands you don't even have deals with to make it look like you do so you can leverage it with other brands? Fraudulent. The fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what your Instagram says. I don't care how many people. And don't nobody call me about it either because I got people that could call you too. Or Tasha, you calling niggas in LA trying to get niggas to pull up on me? You can't make a call to my city, bitch. They returned your phone call that way. No calls can be made in this city because there's certain people that run this motherfucker and they on my line. I think you forgot who you dealing with. You thought I was a motherfucking intern. You thought I was in bitches that you took from over here. The bitch with the fat tongue that don't have enough resources to Uber home every day. She still got to get on a train and be out in public. Or the girl with the bad skin. Ain't nobody fucking her fat ass, but you employ them, whatever. Do you? Don't give a fuck. All I'm saying is I was minding my business. Y'all wanted to wake it up. So now that it's woke, let's put it out there. Cardi, I'm going to break it down. You ready? Okay. I met Nicki Minaj through Ra Ali because I was friends with Ra Ali. I liked Nicki Minaj because she was a fantastic artist with the best bars. Took a picture with her. Met Cardi B. Oh, no. Fixed Karen Civil's credit. We lived in the same building. She don't live there anymore. I don't live there anymore either. But either way, we lived in the same building. We were all friends. And then I met Cardi B and fell in love with her story because she was like every other girl out there who had a dream to be great. And then when she did her deals and started to move on up, I was like, yo, I fucking like this girl. She makes me laugh. Not the way I laugh at all your careers now that people are finding out that you're scumbags. Pathetic. I fell in love with Cardi B. And then I started supporting her because I supported what she represented for women. And then Cardi and Nicki got in a fight. One day, me and Cardi were dancing at Jeremy Scott's party. The next day, she was in a fight with Nicki Minaj. And Ra Ali jumped all in the middle of that because she saw that was her chance to become a big star. And I called Ra Ali and I said, let's smooth this over. Let's put it to rest. These two women, motorsport, put that thing in. I don't even know the words, but you know, you saw the video. Them together was fire. And Cardi loved Nicki at the time. I tried to build a bridge, but that wouldn't serve Raw Ali, because the only way you become a star if you ain't got no talent is connect with the next bitch who got the talent. Nicki got the talent. Nicki got the clout. She got the money. She got the talent. She got the looks. She's prettier than all the hoes we're talking about tonight. Nicki had the clout, the money. She had the looks. She had everything. They wanted it because they couldn't have it. They wanted to be next to it. Cameron told y'all about Karen Civil. We ignored it. James R. from Love and Hip Hop told the story about how she allegedly took $17,000 from him in a bad deal. But Karen sent me a cease and desist letter, and I said, I'm not taking that story down because that's what he said. Now, I didn't say that she stole the money from him, but that's what she said. But that's when Karen got mad at me. And what happens when people get mad at you, they link up with your enemies and play in your face. And they expect all of you to be stupid. And they expect me to say nothing. And I haven't said anything until tonight because I want to wake it up. They woke it up first. Okay. So then what happened is Karen goes to work for Nicki Minaj in the social media world, trying to get the blog to talk about her, because Karen called me and said, if you post about Nicki, if you post these positive things about Nicki, she'll like all your stuff and she'll comment on your page. I'm like, what the fuck is a comment going to do in a like? I'm not fucking doing that just because Nicki's paying you to make the blog speak for her. Fuck that. I said no. And then I started supporting a rapper who was all about supporting other women and bringing fresh air to the business. And that was Cardi B, because she reminded me of Queen Latifah and what she brought to the game. Queen Latifah was all about positivity. Queen Latifah was all about inclusion. And Queen Latifah was all about getting to the bag and moving the culture. Y'all said Cardi wasn't black. Y'all said Cardi wasn't the father of Cardi's child, wasn't her dad. Y'all said all these things. You tried to destroy this girl. Every time she did something, you tried to take away her legitimacy. You called us Cardi B Unlocked because we supported her, so we stopped writing about her all the time so y'all would leave her alone because y'all were harassing her. So we backed up a little bit. She stopped talking about me publicly. I stopped talking about her so we can just clear the air and let you hoes breathe a little bit. And even with that, y'all still kept going. When they said Nicki Minaj did cocaine, I was the motherfucker that came out and said that I didn't think she did cocaine. But y'all missed that because the fans try to keep the shit going. The fans want to keep the shit going. So now when I sit back and I say, okay, Milagro is saying that I'm on coke. The gremlin maker in Atlanta is reposting it with her own commentary, knowingly violating the law when she's about to lose her whole lawsuit and probably lose her YouTube channel. God, you know. Google, you know we've been talking about that YouTube channel. And then you have Karen Civil try to get Tasha K verified because Tasha K knows I was going for her Instagram. But she backdoored it, and now Instagram is reviewing the verification. You're going to lose the verification. Rightfully so. It'll be gone. Mark my words. That verification is going to leave. Because it was not, nobody knew why it was even verified. It was backdoored through Karen and her contacts. You saw the post on her page where she's thanked Karen. We screenshot that and sent that to Instagram. They're like, we don't know nothing about this. Yeah, they're investigating it. So when I look at the whole cesspool of bullshit, I say all of that long narrated story so you could start to see the tentacles that are brewing. Now, Nicki needs to pull the plug on this swamp and drain these bitches. Drain them. Because Nicki, if you, let me back up. You are married, you are a mother, and you are out here doing your thing, and you deserve to end your career when you want on your terms with the crown that you have been building. But you sitting by passively letting these peons get in the fucking way is going to continue to put that crack in your crown. There's no reason why Meg Thee Stallion got 3 Grammys before you. There's no reason why every time they talk about a project coming up, everybody prays that it fails. They do it because they believe that you are a mean-spirited girl who sits behind her dungeon and lets these peons run rampant, and an out-of-control fan base that does everything to make you look a hot-ass fool. When your husband or your baby daddy was accused of raping and all that, and they wanted me to interview the victim, did I do it? No. Could I? Yes, that was my way of letting y'all get a fucking pass so we can move on. You marry who you want to marry. You have a baby by whatever makes you happy, let it make you happy. I'll let you live. When they arrested him because he didn't register as a sex offender in California, did we really go and make it a big deal? Nah, we let it go. We let it go. We let it go, honey. Because I said, you know what? I'm going to show Nikki that we actually want to move past some shit that happened years ago. You gave me cocksucker of the month. I told your ex Safari I would have sucked his dick. Look, there's a connection here. There's a connection. But my thing is, Nikki, and I'm talking to you because now I got my job to do. You're behind all this, or you support all this, or you're funding all this, because every time something happens, why is Tasha K texting you and going on her page saying she talked to you or added you or saying, look, Nikki, why? Why did Tasha say that I said you were on cocaine when I said on this show you were not on cocaine? Because it benefits them to keep you looking like a circus clown. They got you dressed up like homie the fucking clown, Nikki. So, Nikki, here's what we gonna do. I guess I just got to start reporting on all the shit that I think you're doing and all the shit that you and your family is doing. Because these losers get me no views. You do. But I want to get the fuck away from it all. I told iHeart, invite Nicki Minaj on the show. Let's put this shit to rest. I want Nicki to flourish and do whatever. Me and Cardi don't talk about you. Me and Cardi talk about culture and how she's going to be a phenomenal woman and opportunities to make more money and ways to grow and continue to be great. Not you. And you're letting these loser ass bitches ruin your relationship with a nigga like me, the king of this motherfucker. People like Karen Civil who prey on 17-year-olds, hopes and dreams of becoming rappers. This kid cried on the phone to me because he thought she was going to get him a record deal and get him out the ghetto and get him out the hood. And she was going to help him. And she used all her rap relationships to build this mirage of hope that this kid was going to make it. That kid who was like me. And she lied to him. She took his $20,000 and never called him back. And I saw all the receipts and I got them all. I wish a bitch would file a lawsuit because I got all of it. That's what you did. And they did it all under you, Nikki. They did it all under you. Instagram, take the on-site website down the Instagram down because they moved it over to the other page and the terms and conditions say that Ra Ali you can't do it. Ra Ali, you're not a blogger. You're not a blogger. You're not. And Ra, me and you were cool. You know I fucked with you for real, Ra. I fuck with you for real. You know that. And despite everything people said about you, Ra, you know I fucked with you. I even fed you. I think you may have paid for one meal, but I think I paid for more than you did. At Philippe Chow, all that expensive ass excess food that neither one of us needed at the time because we were both thicker than Snickers. We had dinner in LA. My friend from the cartel paid for that. The cartel, not a drink. But you know, the thing that I found about all of you is you all expected me to not say nothing. You expected me to sit here day after day and watch what you do. And I'm going to tell y'all something in the public. Because I know when I put the tea out, it all comes back. Baby, I'll spill it this way and it flows back this way. So many people are going to email me, text me. They're going to send me receipts. I want them all. Put my phone number up again. This is my phone number. Send me every motherfucking receipt. You can also email it to me at info@hollywoodunlocked.com. And I want every receipt on everybody that you heard tonight. Tasha, do your neighbors know what you do in that little house over there on the hill? You can take the number down. So when I sit back and look at how people are playing, I got 5 motherfuckers coming for me. 5? It take 5 of y'all? 5 of y'all to come for little old me? And you still ain't doing nothing. Because I got more deals. I hosted the Baddies ATL reunion. I got a new show coming out. Zeus wants to do a new show with me. I got this show, which is popping. I'm killing it over on Bigo. I got national billboard campaign. I'm on the radio in every city, and every city is going to hear about this when I get to that motherfucking microphone tomorrow. Because I'm going to let them all know on the Tea with Jason Lee right out the gate that I'm dealing with you cockroaches. Who's this dead man, Milagro? Who's the dead man? So between your dead man, the bribing and lying to a 17-year-old hacker, the fucking troll who's losing her lawsuit from Cardi B, who's probably gonna lose her channel, you guys are all gonna be a memory. Because Karen, the one thing I told you to your face when you had that pretty pink on at that party in West Hollywood, standing in front of Arnold Turner, when he wanted to take our picture, and I said I will never take a picture with you, and I never have. The same thing I told Floyd Mayweather when you snuck in his box at the motherfucking Super Bowl, and I saw a picture of it, and I called him. I said, don't ever let her back over there near you, Floyd, because she's not what you think. Just like when you were going to go to Cardi B's party and get on the Playboy jet, and I had to give Moj a call and say, no, we're not fucking putting Karen Civil. Karen Civil's not invited to Cardi B's birthday party, and you got uninvited. See, I've been dealing with you silently. I've been letting you live all your fraudulent lies. I've been letting you sit out here and look like black excellence. When you were a vegan and your iron levels were low and you was going back and forth to the fucking hospital, did I run that in the fucking news? Did I talk about you? No, because I don't do health reads. You motherfuckers take advantage and prey on the weak. And you know you looking at a motherfucker right now that don't give a fuck. Oh, and by the way, I know your street ties. Don't play with that bitch because I call the police. How about that? Karen Lee on the job. Because I know exactly who you called that kid with. You want me to put his name out here too? We call the same people. Don't forget. You're from Haiti, New York. I'm from California. But we both in LA and we both know the same people. And all the street niggas you gonna call the street niggas I call. What happened to you and Meek Mill's homeboy who dumped you and kicked you out on the street? We forgot about that. That's a real nigga from Philly that knew you wasn't a real bitch. Hillary Clinton lost because of you. Everybody around you guys are fucking losers. I don't even want to do the rest of the motherfucking show because I think I cleared the room. I think I said what the fuck needed to be said. We should have a repass for the dead man. He just all in the way. Just laying on the table. Well, I'm going to keep talking because I have a show to do. But anyway, that wasn't even a part of the show. That was the intro. It was the intro for me, a whole hour. I'm just getting started. I'm dedicating my life to you guys. My whole fucking life. Here lies Jason Lee, the nigga that took them all down. Every resource, every phone call. I'm not going to even say what I'm doing to y'all right now. But when I tell you, when you don't see me, when you don't hear me, and when you don't know what I'm doing, you should be afraid. I threatened one of my attorneys if she didn't do certain things to y'all that I was going to fire her, and she's going to do them now. She's smart. Oh, by the way, my second book will be done August 26th. There's a lot more to all this going in it. Honey, when I tell you, wait till y'all find out the ins and outs. You have been warned. This is the opening of my show. This ain't even the show, y'all. Do you know we added this literally 2 hours ago? Kelvin, just put this video. I don't know what I'm going to say. And the Spirit of the Lord took over me and said, read these bitches fulfilled. Read them like the scripture of Moses said when he parted the motherfucking sea. Read them. But it ain't nothing but the truth. You want me to start interviewing people? Cameron, call me, nigga. James R., you know I got all the receipts that you sent me, all the money and whatever. Karen said it was just a failed PR plan, but you knew, you already knew, you know. Nicki Minaj. Nicki, you're a star. This is Jason coming from the heart now. This is Jason opening up an opportunity for Nicki Minaj. You're a star. Distance yourself from these people. They need you, and they got you looking crazy because everybody believes it's all pointing back to you. There's no way you're happy with child and man. You have an attractive husband and you have a beautiful baby. There is no reason why you are dealing with these serpents unless you need them to do your dirty work. But I saw your interview with Joe Budden. You don't need no motherfucking body. You didn't even need your husband. You pulled up and read them for a fucking field. You broke the group up. You made Rory and Mal move away. It was just a delay, but you did it. You don't need them. You have a loud enough voice. You have a platform. You're a fucking superstar hanging behind losers who need you to do this dumb shit. And half the shit they doing, I know ain't coming from, it can't be coming from you unless it is. And if it is, I at least just want a fair playing ground. I'm saying today on God, moving forward, I am matching energy with every motherfucker and who is connected to him. And let the chips fall where they may. And if you threaten me, like they tried to from Atlanta, calling LA, talking about, I need to know. I'm if the bag is right, so we gonna pull up on Jason Lee. Bitch, you better pull up to a motherfucking nap, bitch, and have a sleep. Not a seat, a sleep. Because the people you calling the people that call me. And what they tell me was, who the fuck she thinks she is making a call into my city? I don't know, but we gonna find out. All right, well, look, that's enough with that. But I got work to do. That's the opening of the show. Welcome, guys, to Gagging with Jason Lee. Now, look, let's get to some real tea. My team wanted me to do that for editing purposes. All right, look, before we go any step further, let me give a shout out to my friend Keisha Cole. Her mother passed away, Frankie Lyons. We're sending our prayers to Keisha and her whole family. This is heartbreaking. Frankie, I think, lived in my hometown of Stockton up north by Oakland. And, you know, Frankie was reality TV gold. This is a photo of these two together during better times. Let me show you this photo. You know, Frankie is iconic. Oh, look at the little baby right there. Both the babies, okay? This must have been not, because that's Tobias, so that's not too long ago. Well, look, members of the family took to Instagram to share that she passed away over the weekend while celebrating her 61st birthday. And so Keisha's brother, Sam, said that Frankie overdosed at her home after taking drugs while partying and relapsing, following a long, hard fought journey to sobriety. You know, the reason why I wanted to share that part to the story is that my mother, like Keisha, struggled with drug addiction, you know, and Keisha and I both don't do drugs as a result of our mother's struggles. And I think that's what pushes Keisha to be such a good mother. She's very protective, very involved. And I haven't talked to her in a long time, but she's I'm sure dealing with it in her way. I just want to send my love to her and her family, to Neffy, to all the brothers and sisters. I didn't even know she had this many brothers and sisters, but she had apparently a lot. And to Sammy. Sammy posted this on his Instagram to remember his mom. He posted a photo of her ID and he said, "My mother's last thing that I can remember her by, she didn't own much, wouldn't let me buy her things. She was a simple woman. Money didn't matter. She wouldn't live at my lake house. Said, nah, that's the little house on the prairie. LOL. R.I.P. Frankie, I love you." You know, when my brother died, one of the things that I kept of him was a jersey. You know, all I wanted was something that reminded me of him. I didn't want his money or anything like that. I just wanted his jersey so I could still smell him and see something that I knew he wore. You just want something to remember him, you know, and that ID, you look at the picture, it's going to keep her alive to him. And, you know, I'm just sending my love and affection out to the entire family. Keisha, you know, I love you. I'm here for you. Yeah, it's just never easy losing a parent. And they had a struggling they struggled with their relationship. You know, Keisha was also in foster care like me. Me, Tiffany Haddish, and Keisha had an episode on Fox Soul where we actually talked about being products of the foster care system. And subsequent to that, the three of us also met with a whole system of kids at their graduation. I know how affectionate Keisha is for loving on other people. And that came from what she went through. And I will say that Keisha is a real one. She's a tough cookie. She's from East Oakland. And I know that she's going to get through this, but I still want to send my love out to her. And thank you to everybody in the comments who are sending their love to Keisha. She checks her messages on Instagram, so make sure you go over there on our Instagram, leave her a comment and say, Jason Lee and the Gag Nation love you and we're thinking of you. Let's all do that. With 3,000 comments, I'm sure she'll see it and she'll give me a call. And thank you for your super chats too, by the way. Come on, let's go on. Pay attention. I want to read that.
Okay.
All right, next thing. So I want to talk about this guy. He's in the news. I didn't know that he was in prison. He's saying that he was in prison with Kim Kardashian, that she was the warden, and he did this in a new song. So apparently he's releasing a song this Friday. Now, people are also saying that he's going to be in Miami at Rolling Loud this weekend performing. Never know with Kanye. But during his listening party, he played a song about his divorce with Kim Kardashian. Now, the song is titled, quote, "Welcome to My Life." And his lyrics are about how the past 2 years have been tough for him, which also includes the split from Kim. He also has lyrics about him failing to become the U.S. president. Now, my friends manage Kanye, so I want to be as polite as possible. Kanye, nobody but you thought you was going to be the president. Why you put that in a song? I could have wrote that on a napkin. Never gonna happen. Kanye, you are one of the best music artists I've ever seen in my life. I've met you so many times, and you're such a... The thing about Kanye that people have to understand, because I know y'all want me to talk shit about Kanye, but I ain't gonna do that because Kanye West is fucking brilliant. He's brilliant. He a little touched, but then again, who ain't? Kanye West, I've been to his home and I've seen him with Kim. This is the weird part for me. I've been in their bedroom too, and their bathroom, and their closets. Y'all saw the video of me and Kim Kardashian. Wait, whose closet was I in? Bitch, I ain't been in the closet in so long. I've been out here gay. Who closet? Huh?
No.
Wait, I was in Kim's hallway. I was in Kim's hallway and somewhere. Oh, it was in Kim's closet.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? And I had Kanye come and he dressed as Rob Kardashian. I dressed as Kanye. I don't know. It was weird. But either way, they were really nice. And I loved them together because I remember at one point when me, Chris, and Cardi were talking, I looked over and Kanye was kind of on the counter like this with Kim, and they were like having a little powwow. And even when we were at Chris's house and Kanye was sitting on Kim's lap, Kim was sitting on Kanye's lap, and I just watched how they were together. I was really paying attention. I don't think Kanye knew what I did at the time. They really did, like, they looked good together, and they looked like they really loved each other, and I loved how they bounced off each other. I don't know. Clearly, they were different people at the time. Well, he's now saying that his Calabasas home that they shared was like being in jail. And this is what he said, quote, "Tell the assassins I escaped from Calabasas." Now, sources are saying that at the listening party, it was, quote, "a very deep, sad song about Kanye with him reflecting on his marriage with Kim." Now, I don't know what's going on, whether it's real or not, but they say after he played the song, he paused for 2 minutes and he cried. Now, Kanye has been known to be emotional, guys. And I feel like as a culture, we have to be a little bit more empathetic to our superstars because Kanye West, like, no shade, that man's work is brilliant. And by the way, Nikki, your song on Monster, one of the best lyrics ever written. You even said it. I saw your interview where you were talking about how that song, and whatever. Girl, can we please squash this beef so I could go back to publicly liking you? Because you need to get your flowers, but I can't give them to you when the motherfucking Barbs is shoving the roses, this petals down my throat. But anyway, I hope that Kim and Kanye figure this out, because if you don't, Lele gonna keep coming over taking advantage of your kids. North is out here doing TikToks that are ending up in rap videos and shit. You know what I mean? Where the hell is Saint? Ain't no Saint over there in Chicago on her way back to Illinois. Come on now. Now the song is going to be on Kanye's 10th studio album, which is called Donda. Here's a picture of him and his mom. Look, we were talking earlier about Keisha Cole losing his mother. Look at him smiling. Kanye has not really smiled since Donda's passed, y'all. And this is why we know he went through depression. We got to be a little bit more empathetic, because I'm going to tell you right now, God forbid something happened to Kanye West, the whole internet will be rest in peace, Kanye. We miss you, Kanye. We miss you. And I'm going to be right here to step on y'all nigga necks for jumping on him while he was alive. Kanye, you are an icon. I don't agree with you. That shit you did with Trump was weird at a moment where we needed you the most, but we don't know why you did it. We know that your wife was cool with him for her own reasons. But the one thing Kim said to me and Cardi at the meeting was, when we were at the house, was when Cardi called Kanye out on his relationship with Trump, he said, Kim said he has his own weird relationship with Trump. For me, I let him use my image to get what I need to get the people out of prison. And so I saw that Kim was being very genuine. And you know, who knows what Kanye's thing is. But I can't wait to hear the album. Don't be talking about the album like it's an R. Kelly album now. We ain't listening to R. Kelly, but we're not gonna start banning all the good music now. Are we listening to R. Do you listen to R. Kelly music? I do. I'm sorry. I still look for the Cosby Show. I can separate the talent from the person. You mean to tell me I don't get to see Rudy when I liked her? We don't like her now. Not Rudy. Olivia. Oh my God. Y'all don't like her now. We loved Olivia when she was like 3 or 4. But baby, when she got on The View, we hated her like Meghan McCain. All right, whatever. Bye. All right, look. 50 Cent is in the news. Now, him and Tiara and Tamari. I went to Ray J's house and forgot the cast already. 50 Cent wants more money from Tiara Marie. He wants her to pay $6,000 more. Now, this is so petty because 50 Cent is super rich. He has a new show coming out. I forgot what it's called. Power Book?
Raising
Power
Canaan.
Book of Canaan.
Power Book of what?
Canaan.
Raising Canaan.
Haney?
Kane.
Kane. Power Book of Kane, whatever. It's going to be a big hit because Power was such a huge show. We have a picture of it? Okay, whatever. Well, anyway, 50 Cent is demanding that Tiara Marie give him $6,000. Now, that means she's going to have to work 4 more seasons of Love and Hip Hop to pay for that because that show don't pay shit. Do you know how much they paid me for my first season of Love and Hip Hop? I'm going to tell y'all right now. It's in my book. For my first season of Love and Hip Hop, the season where I threw the drink on Hazel, the season where everybody in the world wanted to kill me. Put it in the comments how much y'all think they pay me. Put it in the comments how much you think they pay me. And put the comments on the screen too. Put how much money you think they paid me for my first season of Love and Hip Hop, y'all. First season of Love and Hip Hop. How much you think they pay me? Okay, 5,000. What else? $250 an episode. Okay. How much? What else? 3,500. Okay. What else? 15,000. Okay. Ooh, wow, Leanne. Ooh, you're feeling yourself, aren't you? They pay me $3,000. Tracy, $3,000. $1,000 per episode. And after I threw the drink on Hazel, I wouldn't shoot any more episodes, and so they stopped paying me. I made $3,000 for the first season. They don't pay shit. Now, of course, my last season, I got paid a whole lot more money because by then I was Jason Lee from Wild 'N Out and Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, and I demanded a certain price, and I got it. And I made a lot of money my last season. But the way they get you is they make you come in there. Well, they don't make you. They have you come in and prove yourself. And to do so, to prove yourself, you got to take the job for the low, which I'm not doing nothing for it. I don't even fucking wake up for $1,000 now. $1,000 per episode, and you get your episodes based on how much your storyline is or whatever, right? And so $3,000, my first episode of my first season for Wild and Out for Love and Hip Hop, and the whole world hated me. My rent, my clothes, my everything was way more than I spent more money. I was upside down, but I was able to promote Hollywood Unlocked, right? Well, Tiara now, she's going to have to go back to work because they want an additional $6,000 for playing, quote, dirty legal games in their never-ending case. You know that he's been trying to collect that money from her from that 2019 episode when she sued 50 for the revenge for her. Remember, he posted a photo of her where somebody was skeeting on her face, and then anyway, it went viral or whatever, and so she filed the lawsuit, and she said he captioned that post, "Get the strap," and she felt threatened by that. Well, anyway, the judge ended up siding with 50, who claims that her allegations were bullshit, and awarded him $30,000. So now she owes like $37,000, and now he wants another $6,000. So crazy. So Tiara was supposed to go to court on June 24th, but I guess she just blew off the deadline. Now, due to the refusal to hand over the information about her finances and the bank accounts, 50 now sanction her for $6,385, and so now he wants more money. And the judge has yet to rule on this. Is petty, but if petty was a person, it would be 50. He's the petty king. Now, 50, you know you need to leave her alone. You got bigger fish to fry. You're rich and successful. You filed bankruptcy or said that you were poor when that girl tried to sue you. Remember that? I don't know. It's a whole bunch of mess, but I got to pay the bill. So here's a commercial. I wanted to give my friends the perfect wedding anniversary gift. Then I discovered paintyourlife.com. When I heard that at paintyourlife.com, I thought, what a great idea. It must be so expensive. But these custom clear and super dope paintings were so affordable. So if you want to get a truly meaningful gift, you've got to try paintyourlife.com. Get a professional hand-painted portrait created from any photo of yours at a truly affordable price. I mean, all of us watching right now can afford it. Choose from a team of world-class artists and work with them until every detail is perfect. You guys have seen what's on my wall. All right, user-friendly platform lets you order a custom-made hand-painted portrait in less than 5 minutes. Quick and easy process. Get a hand-painted portrait in about 3 weeks. Send any picture of yourself, your children, family, a special place, or a cherished pet, or even somebody on the internet that we don't like, or combine photos in one painting. Make the perfect birthday, anniversary, or wedding gift meaningful, personal, and can be cherished forever. I love my gift. I gave it to my friends for the wedding anniversary I recently talked about on one of my other shows. And that painting looks just like them. And they were so pleased with how precise it was. At paintyourlife.com, there's no risk. If you don't love the final painting, your money is refunded, guaranteed. And right now, as a limited time offer, get your 20% off your painting. That's right, 20% off and free shipping. So to get this special offer, text the word gagging to 64-000. That's gagging, Gagging, at 64-000. That's 64-000. Text gagging to 64-000. Paint your life. Celebrate the moments that matter the most. Terms apply. Available at paintyourlife.com/terms. Again, text gagging to 64-000. I should be a much bigger star. Like, I'm so fucking talented. Like, it makes no sense. We didn't even do a run through today because Ray J was running around the house dyeing his hair and shit and putting Raycons in my ears. Like, nigga, I don't let nobody put none in my ears. Even if my little moment in Mexico made you think otherwise. All right, well, look, Naomi Osaka. She is clapping back at Megyn Kelly for criticizing her for being on the cover of Sports Illustrated. She said, do better, Megyn. I don't know. Is that what Naomi said?
No.
Okay, well, Naomi said that. Well, look, I don't know why you put that in there because it doesn't matter. I could have just got the story. Whatever. You're doing too much. Megyn Kelly, she's the white woman who was paid all that money to host the morning show and then lost her job because she said something that was racist, something about blackface. She made an excuse and they ran her ass right off the Today Show. And she was coming off the cusp of covering for the white man who was touching all the people, allegedly. And that's why I no longer watch that show. I watch Good Morning America because Robin Roberts is black excellence and I wake up to her every day and I root her on. I love Robin so much. Hi, Robin. Well, Megyn Kelly decided to come after Naomi Osaka. Now, what is the last thing a woman should do who's accused of supporting blackface or making excuses for racism? Attack a black woman. And I know you don't think Naomi's black because she represents Japan. I got my own feelings about that. Well, baby, when it came time for Naomi Osaka to roll out the Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover, Megyn didn't like it. Okay, so Naomi is one of 3 cover girls for this year's issue. Now, let me let you see the cover. She looks damn good. Damn good. She could have been smiling a little bit. Her lips turned downwards. They could have been up, but whatever. She looks good. Well, Megyn Kelly retweeted this critique of the cover. Let me show you that tweet. Let me show you that tweet. The tweet said, since they saying she's too introverted to talk to the media after tennis matches, Naomi Osaka has launched a reality show, a Barbie, and now is the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. And then Megyn Kelly retweeted and said, let's not forget the cover of an interview in Vogue Japan and Time magazine. Well, baby, Osaka. Oh, I almost said Osama. Because it was an attack, honey. Osaka, she hit back. And she told Kelly that she needed to do better and better research before criticizing her. This is what she said. She said, seeing as you're a journalist, I would have assumed you would take time to research what the lead times are for magazines. If you did that, you would find out that I shot all of my covers last year. Instead, your first reaction is to hop on here and spew negativity. Do better, Megan. Well, baby, Megan got dragged. And so Megan responded. This is what she said. She said, poor Naomi Osaka blocked me while taking a shot at me. Guess she's only tough on the courts. She's apparently arguing that she shot her many covers before publicly claiming she was too socially anxious to deal with press. Truth is, she just doesn't like questions and she can't admit it. Now, on one hand, I guess I'm in the same press pool per se as Megan. And, you know, celebrities are... Fuck. Left is right and right is left. Okay, whatever. Celebrities do get really, you know, butthurt over stuff. I've lost relationships. You guys have seen it. But Naomi decided that she was going to prioritize her mental health. And it's her process. She gets to decide what she does or doesn't do, who she talks to, who she doesn't. I don't think you need to hold her accountable because she doesn't want to do your interview. That's different than the other Megan. But we're not going to go there because I'm trying to make up with Megan Thee Stallion too. Megan did give us a shout out. Megan, you know, I sent my good wishes to you. I want to fix it with you, Megan, because I do look at you. You're talented, and you know, I want you to win, girl. I want you to win. All right. Well, listen, Megan Kelly, shut the fuck up. You're a hater. Nobody likes you. You got fired. Your stone fade ass and your chiseled ass chin needs to just go somewhere and sit down and just let your skin droop like all old. Jesus reached down from heaven and grabbed my tongue right now, y'all. Jesus literally reached down from heaven and grabbed my tongue right now. He was like, Anyway, y'all know what I was going to say. Bye, Megan. Bye, Naomi. I know some of y'all looking at me right now saying, damn, he fine, huh? Because I know that's what I'm saying. Shit. Yo, I fucking got the Glow Up Award of the year, yo. My fat ass went and sucked that stomach out and I built a gym in my house. I'm about to be working out. And no, I'm not going to be working out without underwear on because I did that on accident one day. Y'all would have thought I had an OnlyFans account. And I feel uncomfortable because I have employees. They don't need to be seeing shit I be doing on the internet. And I know these three motherfuckers up here be talking. You know what? I should order them right now to send me their phone so I can go through their group text because I know their group text is lit as fuck. And there better only be 3 of y'all in it. Not 4. I know their group text is like, this son of a bitch is psychotic. And the one that would tell me is Alexis. I wouldn't ask Kelvin for shit. If you want to know the truth, don't ask Kelvin. Kelvin gonna tell you the truth to a certain degree. Kelvin, this is what Kelvin gonna do. Kelvin, I'm gonna ask you a question. What did you and Alexis and Johnny talk about? What did they say? I didn't ask you what they said, Kelvin. Johnny, he just gonna talk real fast because he's from New York. That's what New Yorkers do when they're gonna rob you. They just talk real fast and act like they're not committing a crime. Nigga, you just lied. And then Alexis, she been doing Instagram live shit with the daily rundown that she's prepared. Okay, Jason, so what happened? No, we're not doing that. My team has perfected lying. Then they be sitting on the roof. I can't find them because it's soundproof out there. They know I got cameras, but I can't hear them. I can see them, but I can't hear them. Anyway, it's a whole shit show going on over here. But look, let's put this girl up. Doja Cat's on the list. Now, look, I have to say this. Doja Cat, you're fucking talented, girl. You're talented. I got to give you your props. Can't nobody take away your talent. And I know they're trying to get us together. I know that they're trying to schedule a meeting for us to talk, Doja, and I can't wait to sit face to face with you because I know you're going to read me for filth, and bitch, I'm going to read you right back because you said that shit. But I have to say everybody deserves to be able to get past their past. We all get redemption. And Doja Cat, the reason why you get redemption for me not that I'm not holding you accountable, because you're actually doing the work and showing up and being a star with the talent, but you just recently tweeted some stuff that had a whole bunch of people talking over here at Hollywood Unlocked. This is what she posted. She said, if you're going to interview musicians, try to ask them about their music. She sat down with Nick Cannon. Hey, Nick. And she talked with Nick about, the fact that, everybody wants to see everybody lose. And I thought about that, and it goes back to what I've been saying about cancel culture. There's some truth in that people do want to see people lose. People, if I posted that Doja Cat donated $100,000 to homeless kids, nobody would care. If I said that Doja Cat stole $5 from a homeless woman, it would be international news, because we live in a world where that shit sells. That's why gagging is so successful. When we don't hate, we give love too, like I'm giving right now. Doja Cat is a star. She's looking good lately too, by the way. I don't know what you did or what keto diet or whatever you got going on. She didn't say she don't like being black. She said the 4C hair, but look, I ain't touching that. I'm gonna let y'all deal with that. Well, Doja says that, everybody wants to see everybody fail. And she said interviewing artists about their music. Look, Doja, if you came on this show, I would have no problem talking with you about your creativity, about your artistry, about all of that. But you guys only want to come on the show if we don't talk about the stuff that other people want to talk about. Hollywood Unlocked has fans that gagging. These fans want to know you. You deserve redemption. You're human. Some would even argue that you're more human than others because you've been so open with just not giving a fuck and saying what you think. And people actually love that transparency. I would be a great ally to you because, baby, I love a good transparent moment. So anyway, I don't know. People will say they love her performances. They love the album. She looks great. She seems to be in a happy space. So happy that she fell on her ass. Now, look, I didn't even want to bring this up, but girl, last week you were in Miami and fell down, but you got back up. Look.
Daya Cat at Club 11. Dusty still ate it up, though.
She did better than Michelle Williams did. Beyonce wouldn't even looked at you crazy like she looked at Michelle. Michelle fell down, looked like she was like the girl on the Life Alert commercial. I fall and I can't get up. But Doja, she spun right back into a situation. And, celebrities fall. Beyonce has fallen. Tinashe's never fallen because when she performs with track shoes on. I still don't understand that. We went on a boat this weekend and my friend was like, can we play the new Tinashe song? I was like, no, no. Because Tinashe is... Anyway. Bye, Doja. Good luck. I hope I see you soon. Baby, you remember that girl when they said we going to catch you outside? How about that? She caught somebody outside. And I'm going to show you how about that. This one is from Detroit. Now, everybody know Detroit. If you've watched the, what's the show with Eminem? What's it? The Green Mile, the Long Mile? The 8 Mile. It's a lot of miles for me. 8 Mile. Detroit is lit. The Clark sisters, everything coming out of Detroit is fire. Including this woman and how she beat this man to death. Well, he didn't die, but he probably died on the inside. This woman found out that her Mercedes-Benz got stolen. Her name is Bianca Chambers. She talks to Fox. She talked with Fox 2 in Detroit. And she shared that for 2 days, she tracked her car throughout the city until it finally came up on her radar. She found her car parked while he was getting a haircut. And then she confronted him. She walked in the barbershop, walked up to him, and I'm not even going to tell you what she did. I'm going to show you. Take a look.
At that point, I was just like, dog, I'm not letting this man walk again.
Bianca face to face with a guy she says stole her brand new Benz.
Excuse me, you got that Benz out there? Yes, you do.
It went.
Can you play that one more time? Because the way she snatched him by his frontal was just too much. Play that again.
At that point, I was just like, dog, I'm not letting this man walk again.
Bianca face to face with a guy she says stole her brand new Benz.
Excuse me, you got that Benz out there? Yes, you do.
You went.
You know, I always get told, you don't like black women. I love black women because black women don't give a fuck. They'll beat you in your church. They'll stand up and say, Pastor, I fucked you while you lying. Black women will call you out on your shit. She rolled up on somebody who stole her car and beat his ass at the barbershop. Women don't go up in barbershops at period, let alone beat your ass in the barbershop. She slashed her own tires so he couldn't get away. Now, the men in the barbershop, I'm going to applaud y'all. Y'all helped her by beating the man up and holding him down and while she made a citizen's arrest until the police showed up. So shout out to Bianca and every other woman who have had to take matters in their own hands. Get it? It was a joke. Y'all are so stupid. All right, well, look, that's it for that section. Let me show you some merch. Go to HollywoodUnlocked.com/shop right now. Get you some merch. We are in the process of getting our sample orders here. I'm going to be wearing some of it on the show in a couple weeks, and then we're going to launch our new store with everything. So make sure you buy what you can now because some of this stuff will be gone. It won't be available anymore. Also, if you want to be a real super fan and a part of the Gag Nation, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. All money helps our production. It's only $1.99 a month. Come on. You don't need that one Happy Meal. Give it to me. YouTube.com/Hollywood Unlocked. All right, look, I'm also on Instagram, Gag Nation. We have our own page. Kelvin and Alexis here. They do their own thing on Thursdays where you guys can go live with them on our Instagram. Go over there right now. It's at Gag Nation on Instagram. We are verified, unlike all those hoes that are getting ready to lose their verifications. And you can go there and follow and share the live. And make sure if you're following right now, if you're not following us, do it because we're going to be dropping new merch and stuff there. And if you're not on Bigo, I am. You should go over to Bigo right now. I am the only Jason Lee over there. I have 11.5 million beings, which means I'm killing it, and almost 200,000 followers. I'm live every day. I take you behind the scenes. I take you everywhere. If you want to see what I'm doing at any given moment through the day, go over there to Bigo and follow me. And make sure you super follow me so that way anytime I go live, I was live at Ray J House for like 2 seconds and I was like, I ain't about to do that. But look, I'm always live. I also have an agency there. If you want to become a paid streamer or a paid host, let me tell you how you can gag with me. You can go to gagonbigo.com right now and you can sign up. And all you got to do is scroll down and click apply to become a host. And then it'll bring up a form for you to fill out. And also, if you have friends that you want to join you, they can you can put their sign up and then put your name as a referral. And then you get paid 15% of whatever they make. I'm telling you, it's the craziest, easiest money right now. I got Amber Rose over there, Tiffany Haddish. You know, I brought Cardi B. Do we have the video with Cardi B popping up over there? I don't know if we have the asset. Look, Cardi was even there. Take a look.
Let's just go ahead and welcome Cardi B. Is she here? Hi.
Hi, girl. Hi, can you see me?
We can see you.
Cardi. Why can I hear myself now?
We hear you.
Hey.
And I got a show with Tamar Braxton over there called Bigo Unlocked. This is the flyer. Me, Super, Tamar, and Rick Rosa. We're killing it every Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We do a live chat. Baby, this week was fire. And we had people who were top creators on the app pull up. It's a lot of stuff going on over there. Please come and check it out and make sure that you follow me and send me gifts. If you want to send me tips over there, oh my God, you can send me a super dragon or a shield or something. All right, look, Bigo, that's where it's at. We have another commercial. We paying the bills, y'all. Go ahead, roll it. Look, I used to need coffee to get me through the day. Not so much anymore. I love True Niagen. True Niagen fuels the body's energy engines, maintains cellular metabolism, and even supports heart health. I have more energy and don't even need those extra cups of coffee since I started taking it. With 11 published human clinical studies and backed by Nobel Prize winners, True Niagen is a supplement that's clinically proven to boost NAD levels, an essential coenzyme required for cellular energy and repair. Now, you know, I went through my whole surgery and I went through everything in my body where I needed to have help from, different supplements, True Niagen being one of them. And since taking True Niagen, I have more resiliency, and it helps my muscles recover after a workout. I just have more zest for life. So True Niagen is it for me. Add more vitality to your life today with True Niagen. Right now, new customers, all of you watching, can save 10% on your first purchase by going to TrueNiagen.com/gagging and use my promo code gagging. That's TrueNiagen.com/gagging. Code gagging to save 10% on your first purchase. Now, TrueNiagen.com/gagging, code gagging is the gag for me. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure, or prevent any disease. Just had to read that as well. All right. Now it's time to meet my Gag Nation family. We got a lot to talk about. It's Gagging with Jason. Make sure you dial 1402-GAGGING. It's 1402-GAGGING. Also, we're going to put up the link right now. Share this on your Facebook. Share it. Let everybody come in, fill up the room. We have open seats. We used to have more people come up here to our video chat. If you want to come up here right now, this is the link that you put in your browser on your phone or on your website to come up here and gag with us. Jesus, it's hot. All right, let's take a phone call. Do we have any phone calls? No phone calls yet? All right, well, look, we don't have any phone calls. Let's see who's here in the queue. Weedy Pooh.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. So what do you think about tonight?
I think it was good, but I'm so glad you finally put up there surviving the petty. I'm so glad. I was gone because I wanted to do it before, but I said no, you ain't gonna support that. So I'm just glad you see it. I can't stand that woman. But that's just me.
Who, Nikki?
Yeah.
But you know, there was a time, Weedy Pooh, when I couldn't stand Nicki Minaj either. But you know, if I take a step out of everything going on in her life, I don't know if she's just miserable or if it's these peons around her who keep shit going. I don't know what her support system is like outside of her family. I truly want her to be happy. I truly want her husband, her and her child to be happy. I'm saying this from the bottom of my icebox where my heart used to be heart. I want Nicki Minaj to be happy, but people just won't allow it to happen. And I don't know if it's just that she's choosing to be happy. What do you think it is?
You know what? The thing is, I would love for her to be happy, but when you pick a person that you know has done all these things, and then go back and try to justify what he does, or what he's done, I'll say, and then go back and I don't know. I'm just it does something to me. I'm big on cancel culture. I have canceled R. Kelly, the Dub Pop Man, and you know, when you do things, that's when you get canceled.
Right. Well, listen, we're gonna say our prayers and hope that Nicki Minaj sees this video and does something about it. Thanks, Weedy Pooh. I'll come back to you. Gathering Granny, what you think? Grammy, what you think about everything? Wait, hold on. Unmute yourself.
Microphone. Am I good now?
I hear you.
Yeah. Okay. What is happening? Okay. I got a whole attitude. Okay. Let me. This is a light gathering. Now, wrong is wrong with the child that stole the car, but it's a car. It's a car. If she had insurance, okay, she could have got her car back. Wrong is wrong. You wouldn't have dragged my child, my son, my husband, my friend, or lover out of no fucking where, and you have a shot that you have said on the news, here I is, and you not get your ass whooped. No. Yeah.
So you don't think she had the right to beat his ass?
No. But what? And the reason why I say, because she did exactly what people say that the black on black crime does. Number one, he was a teen, so he's somebody's child. Yeah,
right.
that we can't do. And then there's another video out prior to that said that she was in a whoop ass kind of mood. So if you in a whoop ass kind of mood, then you can get dragged out your shop, your place of business, and get your ass whooped and dragged for dragging somebody else's. I felt like that was my son that she dragged out.
So Sharon, do you hold on a second? Cardi's texting. Let me. Hold on. I'm literally on gagging right now live. I'm coming right back. Bye.
Am I loud? Wait, let me turn this down.
She just saw my billboard. And she's like, "Why are you stalking me?" Sharon, do you agree with gathering Grammy?
Absolutely fucking not. Okay, let me tell you something. She was in a whoop ass kind of mood because a motherfucker stole her Mercedes Benz. And yes, she was somebody's child, and perhaps that child's mother should have told that motherfucker, nigga, you don't goddamn steal. Because you steal my motherfucking Mercedes Benz, bitch, I'm dragging your ass out too. And this is to anybody. You want to steal my shit? Bitch, I'm gonna drag you just like she dragged him. And I dare you. I dare motherfucker. Steal my gagging mug, bitch. I'm gonna drag your ass. Learn not to steal. Okay, that's where it starts. It starts at home. Now that nigga got exactly what the fuck he got, and he on the news. And I like how she played it off too. But I'll say that for the mess report. Nah, he would have got his ass drugged. Kudos to the bitch that did it, Bianca.
Hold on. Go ahead. Did you want to say something?
So what have we learned through all of the march that we have done about Black Lives Matter? Yes, he stole a vehicle that she has insurance on. So now, had he fought back, all of the men, the hood that she brought in another place of business, might you add, she's a business owner. So she would walk through other places of business and walked up on somebody getting service done. She's a business owner. She said she's a business owner. She walked into other people's establishment and acted like a hood fucking chick, not a business owner, not a business Black woman, just a hood fucking just ghetto ass shit.
Can I comment on that, Jason? Let me tell you what we have learned through all the marches and everything.
I got a 2004 Chevy Malibu, and if somebody come and steal my shit, I'm coming to fuck you up, your mama up, whoever the fuck up, because you wasn't taught right.
Let me say this. Can I say this, Jason?
Hold on. Go ahead, Sharon. Go ahead.
Let me say this. You asked, what have we learned through all the marches and through everything and all the Black Lives Matter? What we learned as Black people is that you have to do motherfucking better, like not steal, okay? Because that's what the fuck they expect us to do. They expect us to go steal Mercedes Benzes instead of getting the fuck up and earning that shit on your own. So if it takes somebody to beat your ass to know, don't touch shit, and you know what? Yes, she is a business owner, and I applaud her. You know why? Because she knows when to turn it on and turn it off. If you notice her voice when she was talking to the news reporter, it was, well, you know, I had to go and do what I needed to do. But when it was time to drag that ass, it was, yes, bitch, you stole my motherfucking Benz. So that shows that she's well-rounded and knows how to be a businesswoman and still get her shit in check. I rest my motherfucking case. Mic drop.
Amberlynn, go back. You were saying if somebody stole your car, what would happen?
Oh, it will go down. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get whoever raised you. I'm coming to get all y'all. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't be out here stealing people's cars. There are jobs out here that you can go and get. You're not going to come and take my whip. My car is old as fuck. It's a 2004 Chevy Malibu. And I'm still coming to get you. What are you talking about? That's the only shit that I got to make sure I get where I go. Period. So I commend her. I wish if it was me, baby, I'd be on the same shit. I'd be taking the camera to make sure they see me drag that ass. Period. I'm taking my cousins. I'm taking the whole hood with me. The whole of California.
Sharon and Amberlynn, do you think Grammy's missing the point? Is she missing something?
She's
Yes,
missing something.
absolutely.
She's missing the whole parentage. You're supposed to raise your kid properly, and they won't be out here stealing cars to get dragged by another black person.
Okay, so let me say this. Had the hood stomped that young man dead, this would be a whole nother fucking different conversation, and then we'll be in another motherfucking march.
It wouldn't, because we know what he did. We know what he did, so it wouldn't be another conversation.
No, but see, this is the problem. This is the problem that we have. We have the problem of saying, I don't want you to lose your voice. I don't want you to lose your voice. Let me talk for a second. I don't want you to lose your voice, and you're sounding a little hoarse. Let me just make this point, okay? What would we? This is what I get tired of. What would have happened? What would have happened? Let's talk about what did happen. And what did happen was somebody stole somebody else's property. Now, we just sit there and justify these white folks for talking about somebody that looks suspicious when a motherfucker is running down the street. But we can't hold somebody accountable that actually did the action and stole our car. That's when the shit come and play for a citizen's arrest. If you ask me, he stole my shit. Right. He's here. That now, if it would have came to something with violence, if we want to talk about a shoulda, coulda, woulda, well, that nigga could have got shot stealing somebody's car. We're not talking about that.
What I'm saying is, yes, it was wrong that he stole the vehicle. Yes, the teenager was wrong that he stole the vehicle. What I'm saying is to drag the black man, son, out in front of.
He deserved his ass whooped. First of all, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to raise a child. If I come out here and whoop your son's ass, then I should be able to do that. It takes a village to raise a child. If you're not raising your kid properly the way they out here fucking taking cars and stealing from people, then I should be able to go out there and whoop that motherfucking ass. Don't play with me, sis. Don't play with me, sis. You wilding out.
Agreed.
Hold on. So, Ty, unmute yourself. Hold on. Ty, what you think?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Oh my God, Jason, we both from the Bay. What's up, Bay Area?
What's up? What you think about what we talking about? Do you think that she should have beat his ass?
Yes, he should have. You not about to steal my car, go get your hair cut, and think that I'm not about to dog you out here. He got exactly what he deserved. These young ass people think they can do whatever they want with no consequences.
Are you from East Oakland or West Oakland?
I'm from San Francisco.
From Fillmore or San Francisco?
I'm from Hunters Point.
Oh yeah, he'd have got that ass whooping in Hunters Point.
Baby!
He got that ass. So what do you think her issue is? What do you think her issue is?
I don't know. Do you have a son or something? What's going on?
May I address it? Okay, so may I address it? Since we shouting out hoods, okay, I was born and raised in the Bay Area. So
were you from Piedmont? Were you from Piedmont or Emeryville?
It's hella cool.
East Oakland.
East Oakland?
Okay. So let me, if I may make my point. My point is, yes, he stole the car, was wrong. But what I'm saying is that I feel, in my opinion, it undoes everything that we have marched for to humiliate. Wait, I didn't interrupt her. Just a minute. It undoes everything because there was another video prior to her walking into that shop to where, I feel like I'm about that whoop ass today. What about a conversation? It's just a car. But what my point is that had the hood dragged him out in that parking lot and stomped the life out of him, just like George Floyd lost his life.
No. Everybody stop. Everybody stop.
What's the difference?
Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. I don't know if it's the bathroom that's not allowing the thoughts to get fully into you, but you just said that a young nigga stealing another black person's car. Cause see, sometimes we got to kick our own asses in our community. We got to hold ourselves accountable. No, you did not. No, you did. Hold on, y'all. Did she? Hold on. No, you
Yes, she
did
did.
not. No, you did not equate this young nigga stealing a black woman's car and getting rolled up on at the barbershop to George Floyd getting murdered by a white police officer who stood on his neck for 9 minutes and killed him in front of the whole world. I know you did not. I'm going to take you off mute. And let me tell you something. For Sharon and for Amber Lynn to be completely quiet right now, they sit back like, no, this bitch didn't. I know they are, but I'm gonna take you off mute, baby, because I don't know you, and it's your first time up here. Maybe this show goes really fast. I'm gonna slow down and eat this popcorn while you clarify what you meant. But I thought I heard you just equate him to George Floyd. Can you take her off mute? Go ahead, girl.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for the platform and that we're having a conversation. First, let me say this. I am not a bitch. I am not a bitch, and I'm not gonna call the ladies on the platform bitch, so don't refer to me as a bitch. What I said was is that yes, he was wrong. Yes, he stole a vehicle. I said we would be having a whole nother same conversation had they drug him out in a parking lot and killed him dead. Then we would be having a similar conversation as if it were George Floyd, is what I said.
No, let me say this. First of all, the fact that he was drug out, let's be happy that our own community drug his motherfucking ass out, because that's the reason why his ass is still alive. Because had it been a cop that would have got to him with still in the motherfucking car, then he may not be breathing right now. So if we're going to talk about our community, no, I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you. I did not interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you, so let me speak. If it would have came, when it comes to our community, if we're going to talk so much about what we want done in our community, then we need to hold our community accountable. And I know in my family, if somebody ain't doing right, 3-4 motherfuckers gonna whoop your ass out in the backyard so you can do what the fuck you got to do to put you on the narrow and straight road. You understand what I'm saying? And as far as the bitch comment, bitches go left or right. I know Amber Lynn didn't mean no shit by that, bitch. We on gagging. That's what we do. Okay? So you're going to have to get over that. You're going to have to get over that. We got over that shower curtain in the background. You're going to have to get over bitches going left and right. Okay? But let's not bring George Floyd in there and everything we don't fought for this gentleman to now bring it back to that. It is what it is. The nigga was dumb enough to steal a motherfucking Mercedes. First of all, be a smarter thief, bitch. Don't nobody cheat the car. You sell the car. You break the car down. You don't drive around in the motherfucking car and then go get a haircut. You think a Mercedes-Benz don't got a tracking device on it? He's dumb altogether. He deserved to get his ass whooped.
Sharon, you don't like the shower curtain?
No, it's ugly. It reminds me of my great-great-great-grandmother's house. And I never saw that house because that shit was ugly.
Let's unmute Ashley. Ashley, what do you think?
Shit. Well, first of all, I'm actually from Detroit. I live in Toronto. Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yes, yeah, we hear you.
All right, my bad. Okay, so I'm actually from Detroit. Mikey is not a teenager. He's been stealing cars from he was a teenager. He's grown. He went and got the car detailed and was riding around smoking in it with his friends. So there's actually a lot more to the story.
Did you call him Mikey? You know him?
I don't know him, but I know people that know him in the hood. I don't like
girl. She pulled up. She said, "I'm from Detroit. This nigga has been doing it."
Because he's not a teenager. Because she's like, "Oh, he didn't know he's not a teenager. He's grown. He's been stealing cars from when he was a teenager." That boy is a man.
So what do you think about what box number 1 had to say? Do you think that? Do you understand what she's saying?
I get what she's trying to say, but I feel like she's just skipping over the whole thievery part of it. Like, you trying to make it seem like, oh, what if everybody would have beat his ass? Okay, what if somebody would have caught him stealing the car and then just shot him because they knew it wasn't his? Regardless,
or what if he stole the car and there was a kid in it?
Yeah, because that happens.
You know what I mean? Like,
right. So then, would the situation be different? Like, if it was a kid in the back, would it make it so much more or less George Floyd-y? Like, I don't.
Okay, I said a few times. That yes, he was wrong. But then my whole mindset in my thinking, number one, her as a woman, her as a businesswoman. Now, who's to say that they would not go to her place of business and retaliate? Is her hood going to be there to cover her? That's where my thinking is. As a woman, she had her hood there, but her hood ain't gonna be there with her all the time in her place of business. Now, would it be wrong for them to retaliate and go and drag her out in the parking lot and beat her down over a car? What I'm saying is, yes, it was wrong, but the drag out, the humiliation over a vehicle that she had been tracking for 3 days. She was older than him. She couldn't have a conversation. She just wanted just to beat him down. There was no room for no conversation.
Wait, you think she owed her a conversation after he stole her shit? Ain't no conversation.
No. What I'm saying is, as a business owner, she said that she called the police. What was the need for the confrontation to assault him? The car was there in the parking lot. She damaged her own.
Amberlynn, 2 questions. 1, do you like her shower curtains? And 2, what do you want to say to her saying you don't call her a bitch?
No, I don't like her shower curtains because they look like they were bought at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General. And as far as her opinion, I believe that she needs to actually go have several seats somewhere in the stadium far away from anybody and everybody, because, you know, we have to be responsible for our own. And it would be even worse if somebody called the police and they murdered him in that barbershop, in that chair, as opposed to her going and giving him an old-fashioned ass whooping and him being able to go home that night. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we have to reevaluate, you know, the way that we treat each other and the way that we hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? You have to hold your children accountable. You have to be a better parent in order. I mean, she said he'd been out here robbing for years. Well, what the fuck? This ass whooping was well overdue. If anybody deserved it, he did, period. And it's so good that he's not dead and nothing happened to him, because yes, we will be out there talking about Black Lives Matter. The police shot another black man, but he was out here wilding. He needed that ass whooping, period.
Jameer,
but did you see the way, Jason, when he was drugged off? He didn't fight. That nigga just laid there and got drugged because he knew he had did wrong. He gave into it. He knew he had did wrong. Now, Box One, I do want to commend you in trying to do something different, because I will say, in all of the history of gagging, I've never seen somebody do it in a bathroom and be as passionate as you. But I will tell you this. Thank goodness he has his life. Because that scenario could have ended so many.
I'm not letting this man walk again.
Bianca face to face with a guy she says stole her brand new Benz.
And that's a badass Mercedes too. And as you can see, she was very professional when she talked to the reporter.
Walk again.
Bianca face to face with a guy.
Let me just say this. I'm sorry, Box Number One. If that was your son, I would have snatched his ass by his frontal and drug him out the thing too. And I'm Jason Lee. Like, I probably would have pistol whipped him too. Look, he shouldn't have stole her shit. She bought that shit. You know, the problem with us as black people is we make so many excuses when we hurt each other. Oh, what if he would have? What if he would have died? Bitch, you stole my shit. That's what happens. You come up to this motherfucker and steal my shit, bitch. I'm shooting everybody in your motherfucking car.
Yep.
Jameer, go ahead.
Yeah, nah, listen, I agree with everything y'all was saying. Now, this is a clear example of our skin folk and our kinfolk. Because again, we're not a monolith and we don't gotta think the same, but you can't justify someone stealing somebody else's car. Like, this whole situation would have been avoided had he not stole the car. She would have had to go into that barbershop and drag that nigga had he not stole the car. So again, I understand you trying to play devil's advocate, but this is the wrong topic to do that, mama. This is the wrong topic to do that on, because again, he stole her motherfucking car. And sometimes black women gotta do shit. They gotta handle shit on their own. So for you to sit there and try to say this is what we've been marching against, nah, we've been marching against police brutality from cops killing us. This is not the same. You cannot compare the two. So again, I respect you for trying to have your own opinion, because that's your opinion. But we're here to remind you that that's a fucked up opinion, and you should not condone that or even try to defend that. Come on, mama, do better.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't call her Miss Mamas. You've been on Bigo way too long. Let's take a phone call. No, hello, hi, welcome.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Trey. I'm from Chicago. I just have 3 quick things to say, and I swear I'll be in and out.
Chicago.
So first thing I want to touch on is what they just got done talking about. I feel like the one elephant in the room no one is talking about. When it comes to Black Lives Matter, I'd much rather us check ourselves than a cop, because the main thing is, the thing I can't stand most is when we don't put things in perspective. White people, their type of vigilante justice is shooting a Black man running in his neighborhood, shooting a kid walking home with his hoodie. I'm not going to be mad at a Black woman tracking down, doing the job that the cops should do, but she knows that they're not going to do anything but take a report and not take her seriously. So for us to sit there and point and judge anything at her, to me, is being a Karen. Straight up. Second thing I want to touch on, completely off topic, but it's about Tierra Marie, and I have a theory. You can agree with it or not, but I personally think she did not pay 50 Cent because she ran out, because she did not get that lawsuit from that dude she was dating that put out the sex tape. Because if you remember, she hired Gloria Allred or some big time attorney, and she ended up, walking out on her because her story ended up being trash. And then the last thing I have, Jason, can you please come out with a gagging onesie in time for Christmas?
You know what?
That's all I want. A gagging onesie.
What? We're gonna put it on here. Gagging onesies for Christmas. Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna put that on the list. Thank you
and
so
then
much.
I will call in and I will wear it on the video. That's all I want. All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you too, babe. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I agree with her. Next caller. Hello.
Hello, what's up, Jason?
How are you?
So I'm calling because I definitely agree with the last caller. I think she was dope. I definitely agree that Fox number 1 is a Karen head ass bitch. And I know she doesn't like bitch, but we're on gagging, so that's just what it is. I feel like what Jameer said is real. I, for one, have marched for Black Lives Matter, and I march in stand of equality for Black lives and against police brutality. And if a nigga stole my whip, I'm gonna beat his fucking ass, and I'll probably beat Karen's ass too if she was his mother. And lastly, I just want to say, as many times as I always say, I fuck with Cardi. Tonight, you really shine light on some shit that's going on in the culture, and I love you for that.
I don't know where you're from, but I think we're related.
You always say this to me, and I'm just gonna say it's a little city near Boston. We might be related because I fuck with you so hard, like, for real. But I just feel like the industry needs you, and I hope that we continue to protect you because the shit that you bring to the table is so valid. I feel like there was so much room for Nicki when Cardi came, but I, for one, stand for Cardi because of the shit she represents, and I was going through shit that she was spitting about, and we're around the same age. I just turned 29 yesterday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. And I just wanted to say that we don't fuck with Nicki because of how she dissed Cardi. And Ra Ali plays a big part of that because I peep shit too. And oh God, I just can't wait for your book. Like, I just can't wait for your
It's coming.
book.
It's coming. It's coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Unmute box number 1 because
Thank you so much. So okay, it's good that that we can have a conversation. But in this conversation, I have respected you as my host and your platform to where I've not called anyone a bitch saying that I was going to whoop anybody's ass or da. Okay, I'm not a bitch. I'm a mother of 2. I am a Grammy of 12. So I'm not a child. I am over 52 years old, and he is not my son. I did not equate it. It's just that I just don't understand. It's like I feel like I'm really not being heard. A village has not raised my children or my grandsons, So the village is not laying hands on my grandsons or my children. I don't know what you all saw in the video. I saw that one of his legs was being held up and him being dragged by his hair.
Play the video.
That's what I saw.
At that point, I was just like, dog, I'm not letting this man walk again.
Bianca face to face with a guy she says stole her brand new Benz.
I'd have whipped his ass. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My stuff.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think they should have called the police and had him arrested?
Yes, absolutely. I said several times wrong is wrong. And yes, he did was wrong. But I didn't feel that he needed to be dragged out as a Black man in an establishment in front of everybody. And we don't know what he feared. It was her boyfriend's car. In the first video that I saw, that it was her boyfriend's car. So why is it that this?
But he wasn't afraid. He was getting a haircut.
He was being dragged out by one leg and his hair.
But he was getting a haircut. That's how casual it was. He stole a car and pulled up at a barbershop and was getting a haircut. He didn't care.
But I don't understand how we're not agreeing that. I don't understand how we're not agreeing.
Okay, let me ask Mama who just came up. Mama, what you think?
Okay, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, hi you guys. I'm from Pontiac, Michigan, which is 30 minutes north of Detroit. It's a suburb. Box one, you tripping. Because let me explain something to you. I don't know if you have, but if you get on Fox 2 News in Detroit, it'll show you the recap of how it happened. Several times, this woman found her car and he ran out and got away before the police had an opportunity to get here, which is why she slashed her own tires. 3 times she shared a car. It doesn't matter whether she shared a car or not. Being somebody who I've had a car stolen from Detroit. I actually bought an old school and sent it to Detroit to be fixed, and I never saw it again. So she did what a lot of people don't get the opportunity to do, for one. Second off, if you raising your kids right, that ain't even nothing you got to worry about. So if it don't apply, let that shit fly. You can't come on Jason Lee concerned about being called a bitch. That's it. I don't understand where your energy's at with this situation. You know, I don't know if this is some festered, harbored energy you got because your son got his ass beat for some fuck shit and you wasn't there to hold it down. But if that's what it is, you need to just go ahead, redirect that energy towards your children, make sure you're doing the proper job as a mother, and move the fuck on. Because at the end of the day, everybody ain't out here just stealing cars, detailing them, riding them for 3 days. This whole rings in Detroit that copy cars of brand new cars from the dealership. If you get on Detroit's news and see it, brand new cars don't even make it off of the fucking big 3 showroom floors and shit like that because teens, young adults are swarming them and stealing them. She did what a lot of people do, insurance or not. And then for you to be sitting up here like she should have called the police. Have we not seen? Wasn't that South Central when old boy got his back blown off damn near trying to steal from somebody? Stop stealing. That's the point. Not, oh, we need to be worried about feelings and what I'm doing as a mother, and you too emotionally invested in this bathroom, baby. Have a good night. Y'all enjoy life. And she just got to chill and let this shit ride. Because at the end of the day, you trying to defend the wrong thing. I understand you trying to be the devil's advocate, but this ain't the situation to advocate for. Wrong is wrong. He shouldn't have stolen shit. Be glad he got a life. And that's it.
Take everybody down except for Sharon, please. She said what she said, and she's not apologizing for it, baby. Y'all just clearing the room tonight. Golly. I mean, I thought I cleared the room. Somebody said this is Reading Rainbow tonight. Honey, everybody showed up with reading glasses on. I just texted the link to Cardi and said, when all this was going on, I said, girl, watch. It's Bathroom Chronicles for me. I mean, Gagging with Jason Lee is a fun show, guys. Put the disclaimer up. I told y'all. We're going to talk our shit. We're going to say cuss words. We're going to use stuff that we can talk about. It's the misplaced anger for me. Go ahead, Sharon. Unmute Sharon.
Okay. Whew, honey, had me going. Let me gather myself. I was not expecting that. So, hey Jason, how are you doing?
Blessed and highly favored.
Oh my gosh, Jason. So to talk about the chicks that you were talking about in the beginning, I just think that we need to get the body bags ready because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, no, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? We need to go ahead and call the chaplain because these motherfuckers are in the hospital on life support right now as we speak. And what you have later for them is when we'll body them. You know what I'm saying? With the body bags. Now that goes out to Tasha K, the mob girl, and who was the other one? Raw. Okay.
Karen
Karen Civil. Okay. Now, here's the thing. See, I don't even rap Texas no more. Matter of fact, I'm headed there Thursday to get my shit. No lie. I'm moving to Georgia. And you know what I'm saying? First, they sit there and they make this rule about the KKK and pass that law. Now they sitting there and this motherfucking mob bitch comes from Texas. I don't rap Texas no more. I don't associate that shit with my name. Raw. What show, bitch? Okay, you was boring as fuck when you was on Love and Hip Hop, and now the boredom has went and started her own show. Girl, sell shoes. That's what you do. Okay, stick to that. The fact that y'all motherfuckers are all plotting to take Jason Lee down just explains what kind of king he is, and that he is the king. So you can try again. That shit won't work. Nikki, let me put it into a metaphor for you. Okay, bitch. As kids, and I didn't even expect what happened just a few minutes ago to happen, but I already had this down. As parents, okay, we have to check our kids, okay, so that they don't sit there and make us look stupid, or so that they don't have to cause damage that we then have to pay for. Get your badass little kids in check, okay? Ma, Ra, Ta, all of them. Get them motherfuckers in check, okay? Because they're making you look bad, okay? Now, I did like some of the bars that you had, okay? But let's just get them in check so that they're not facing stuff behind bars. Now, let's talk about Kanye West. Now, you can go back to other shows, and I said it that motherfucker was a prisoner. Okay? The Kardashians' pussies are the record islands of pussies, and everybody motherfucking knows it. Okay? Now, it's funny how Trump was able to get other people pardoned, but yet Kanye, he couldn't get you pardoned from Kim's pussy that you were prisoner of. But hey, everybody had their own plans. They were in it for whatever they wanted to do it. Now, 50 Cent, you don't need 50 cents. You don't need $6,000. Leave Tierra Marie alone. She already fucked up her career. She ain't going nowhere. She's a porn star. Somebody skeeted on her face. It was all over the motherfucking internet. Just let the bitch rest. Just let her rest. Let her have her little career on Love and Hip Hop, and you go on to make power. Now, see, right now, you just being petty. Now, Megyn Kelly. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You keep coming after these black people and keep stating stuff about black people and racist comments, and nobody gives a fuck what you're talking about. Now, Naomi, I do want to say, girl, you know that was your black side that came out when you put Megan in her place, okay? Now, let's keep in mind about your black side that came out just now, okay? When you're working on the Olympics and everything they have to offer you, because you know damn well that was not the Japanese side, because y'all don't see no motherfucking Japanese woman putting bitches in check like that. So let's remember your black side, okay? Now, Doja Cat, I agree. Jason, people want to see others fail no matter what the reason is, even if they don't know you. Emphasis on the people that are trying to take you the fuck down. Fuck them all, Jason. Continue to do what the fuck you are doing. We are riding behind you 100%. Shit. The Detroit thing got covered at the beginning of the show. So that is it for the messy report. Remember, there is nothing too messy for the messy report, and we cover the mess so you don't have to stress. That's all, Jason.
Thank you, Sharon. Oh my God. Jameer, go ahead.
All right, yeah. So I definitely did want to talk about the Rod Ali thing too, because Jason, you noticed the pattern, and I'm happy you put it out there. On Love and Hip Hop, she was Remy Ma friend. And then when her and Remy Ma fell out, that's when she went and got cool with Nicki Minaj. And then she been hood hopping ever since. So with Riley, she's really irrelevant. She's really out here trying to hold on to something. And I really hope that you do get her damn other page taken down, because she's trying to do what you do, and she obviously can't do it. Next, I do want to talk about Megan Karen, because again, the only time these conservatives actually say something is when it's against black people. And this is their only way of getting clicks. You say it all the time, Jason. We make the internet hot. We hot. So for them to even try to get hot like us, they got to attack us. And sometimes we could choose to ignore it and not give it light. But sometimes they need to be put in their place. And like Sharon said, that black side came out and she checked the fuck. out of Megan Kelly because she really is fucking irrelevant and she, yeah, on some nut ass shit. You feel me? Also, you feel me? You feel me, Jason? All right, and the last thing I do want to say is about Kanye West. Listen here. I know Kanye got some fire coming out. I know we didn't agree with the whole Trump shit he did, all that other stuff. I feel like Kanye West, like you said, Jason, he is a treasure that we need to cherish while he is here. Because once he's gone, people are going to realize the shit that he was spitting, and not just in his music, but the things he be trying to say. Now, his delivery is not always right, but the shit that he be trying to say actually do make sense when you dissect it all. So Kanye West is a treasure. We got to protect him by any means. I am happy he got out of the Kardashians because I feel like now he can truly, truly, truly do what he wants without trying to have Hollywood quiet him, silence him, and shit like that.
I agree with you. Listen, I pray that Kanye gets the help that he needs and that he continues to tell his story. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like he was drug into that prison. Kanye's been in love with Kim for years, and so he also wrote a lot of songs about Amber too. So he does have a history of getting out of these relationships and having a lot to say about his exes. You know what I mean? So who knows what's gonna happen? Do we have any more phone calls? A lot. Okay, let's just take 2 more calls. Okay, go ahead. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Jason. So I just want to first say hello.
Yep. Go ahead.
That I want to say that I tricked to the show. All my clients, they love your show. They be like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this when I go home." So that's one thing. Number 2 is that girl that was on the phone. She need to realize that in Jamaica, if that man would have stole anything, he would have got his fucking hands cut off, and that's just period. So the fact that she did that, like, how could you even say that? Like, what? She's trying to compare Black Lives Matter? Like, she's trying to compare George Floyd to that? Like, what? I'm just flabbergasted.
That was a stretch. That was a stretch for me.
Like, that was too crazy. Like, how do you say that? Like, what? He's so. What if I'm a whole Black woman? This is why you say protect Black women? Like, first of all, what did she have to do to get that Benz? She's like, it's just a car. Nigga, what if I was selling pussy, taking my kids to school, and I bought that Benz on my own, hard working woman on my own, and I fucking bought that Benz, and you saying it's just a car? What if that car just meant everything to me because I did that on my own? Like, how could you just say it's just a car? You gotta, like, this is the problem with us. We don't teach our children right, like, and we gotta, like, do better, like, as a community. Like, we can't let them say that we're violent. You get what I'm saying? Like, we can't do that. Like, we have to, like, police ourselves, and this is why they say defund the police. We have to police ourselves. We need a black man to come
and
in and be
I like the
fucking
way
better.
I like the way when the reporter showed up, she was able to code switch and turn it off and get right back into her real character and show who she really was and not act out the violence or whatever people are trying to say. This woman was stolen.
Let me ask you something, Jason.
Go ahead.
If it was so wrong, why the fuck she ain't arrested? If she did something so wrong, why the fuck she ain't arrested right now? Because they knew what the fuck it was. They knew what the fuck he done did, and they knew that she was right. She had every reason to do that shit. She would have been arrested by now, right or wrong.
Right. Exactly. Well, listen, thank you. I appreciate you calling in. Next caller.
Jason.
Of course. Thank you. Hi.
Hey, friend. Like, girl, really? Okay, so anyways, I do agree with you. But also with the caller, we do need to protect you at all means, because you do have a lot of information that, a lot of people don't want us to really know. And that you're really getting down to, like, discovering, like, on some real shit. Like, when it came down to a girl who, what she do? She was like, she was using a dead man's social security number. Like, all that, you get into the 411. But anyways, she did show how, like, what she was about. She was about her money, in her car and shit. Cause like we do work hard for our stuff, like as independent women. Even if we don't have kids, like we still work for everything we want. And not always everybody is always, got money from niggas or whatever it is, or the extra rah shit. But anyways, Nikki, now that bitch is crazy now. If y'all think about it, the industry is so messy and so dirty and so dark. Like it got a lot of demons. So with Raw and all of them, like Raw just trying to, of course, like keep her, like I guess she wanted to be talked about or whatever. But if you think about it, Nikki is messy as hell, so of course she's not gonna be the one who gonna like be upfront and be really talking like all the mess that she really wants. So of course she's gonna have somebody to, of course, do the dirty work for her. Of course, she probably paying them a little something, but obviously it ain't enough for Raw to be where she really want to be, obviously. But other than that, I love your show and keep doing a good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Jameer, look, I'm going to see you on Bigo. Let's get to thoughts and prayers. Tonight's show was a lot. It was a lot. There is this unwritten rule in our community that if you don't start no stuff, it won't be no stuff. And tonight we've had a lot of stuff. So you see, it actually means something. Something so simple to live by, yet people just can't seem to follow this golden rule. I mean, I try to mind my business for the most part, but every now and then I get dragged into stuff that seems to have nothing to do with me. I get most of you have nothing better to do than sit on your couch and check your account every 15 minutes to see if your PPP loan finally hit. But why do I need to be your source of entertainment? Why? I sat back the last few weeks and watched the world say things that most people would crumble from. But I learned from the world's greatest that when you get hit, you get back up and punch, and then continue to get back up and punch again. And just like that, I'm back on my shit, and I'm not letting these trolls behind pages, blogs, or dying YouTube channels get to me. But know that in the end, I will have the final laugh. I promise you that. And you won't know when, and you won't know where. Oh, but be prepared, baby, because it's coming. And everything I say here tonight, that wasn't even it. And anyone else who's even thinking about waking up a beast that's been sleeping, this is a fair warning. Remember that the golden rule is treat others the way that you want to be treated. And I'm here to match all your energy. I promise you that you will live a happier life if you just stay in your lane. All right, that's the show, you guys. This is the episode of Gagging with Jason Lee that you will not forget. And I'm back at it next Tuesday with an all-new show. I promise you, I'm going to have more tea because I'm going to dig 6 feet deep where that dead man is whose social security card that you're using. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe on all our social media. We're on YouTube. Follow us on Hollywood Unlock's Instagram, Facebook. Also, go to HollywoodUnlock.com and register for our newsletter. And you could also stream us because as much as we're a live show, we are a podcast. You can download us everywhere. All right, y'all. I'm tired. Peace.